Come along with me. Today is a very special day. My husband of 19 years will finally become a U.S. naturalized citizen. Yes, it is a big thing because when he came to the United States, he was only 17 years old and he came with a dream to be a best of the best person he is. And he was. It wasn't easy for me to convince him to submit his paperwork, but he finally listened to me and agreed. After 10 years, we submitted his paperwork for the residency because I told him I want to travel, I want to fly, I want to visit, different places. And he agreed because I asked him to do that. You already saw him walking. That's my husband. Yes, I'm putting his card too because it's one of the things that he also said he was going to do, purchase a Lexus, and he did. And with the interior he wanted, which is red. So here we are. We're ready, getting ready to leave the house. His ceremony starts at 9 and we're leaving like around 7:30. So, we can have enough time. We don't know what to expect over there. We don't know if it's going to be a lot of people, if it's going to be crowded. So we are heading out. We're already on the freeway. To be honest with you, he was very quiet. I think he still doesn't believe it himself that he made it. Especially nowadays with all this new administration, it was hard to become a U.S. citizen. It was hard, and he's probably thinking about it like, I did it. I did it. And yes, he did. He did it with by being a good citizen, not getting in trouble, obeying the laws. And we are finally here. Look at that big line. We still wasn't sure if that was, the line we were going to go to, but yes, it was pretty long, and yes, that was the line we were going to go to. So we're walking to see what is the hype here about. So there was already another ceremony that started at 5 a.m. So yeah, we were there. And that is his line over there. You can see all the way over there. That's where all the, this is where all the people that were getting naturalized was at. So all these people you see right here, yes, they're very excited. To me, they were like little kids looking back to see where their family was because we were in different lines. So, but yeah, that's all the lucky people, that deserve it, and they did it to become U.S. citizen. By the way, this is in Anaheim, California. That's where he went. So we are finally here inside after probably 2.5 hours standing, waiting, and there we are. Excuse that head. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that this was going to be on it. And yes, I do know that I was recording wrong until now that I started recording correctly. Basically, they're just talking about what the rights are for the U.S. citizenship. There was a judge that was right there that took the sworn for them. And right here, they are sitting down after doing the Pledge of Allegiance, which, yes, I joined. Very proud too. So right now, he's telling them, who's going to be, speaking, who's going to be doing what. Basically, he's letting them know what's going to happen. It was very short, by the way. It was more time on us getting in line that it actually, what actually took place in there, which I like. I mean, to the point, So again, here we are waiting. The judge was telling them his story about how he became, from Irish, I think. Oh, and look, check this out. This was cute. The president. Anyways, right here is all done. They're coming out. I'm waiting for him because he doesn't know where I'm at. There's a big line, everybody waiting outside, everybody excited, you know, because their peoples were going to be United States citizens. I was too. I was excited. I just don't really, I couldn't get him flowers. He's not a flower guy. He would be like, what? And I just spotted him and I am going up to him. He's still like he's still not okay. He's still in. I hugged him. I told him congratulations. And his reply was, one more logro, otro logro, which is, yes, sir, you're right. Congratulations. So here he is telling me. And now we're back in the car. We're going to go have lunch and celebrate on our own. There he is. He's going to eat his big old steak with asparagus. I chose baby back ribs, which I love. I didn't know it was going to be a lot. I swear I took some home and I had it for lunch the next day. But it was delicious. Everything was delicious there. The food, the service, and all that. And at the evening, we went to have dinner with all his family. After he surprised them, he hadn't tell them until he actually presented the certificate to his mom, and his mom was speechless. His sisters were speechless. And we're having breakfast with my in-laws. That's him again. And all the way back there, you see my in-laws enjoying, just eating. Still like, I can't believe this. We had gorditas. It was basically Mexican food. And here's the man. Congratulations, babe.